Uh,
Welcome to
Never
the
mind.
Shush. No one cares about you. They're all here for good old YouTube sensation, Rytonic. Dab.
I did.
I just dab. Nobody can see, though. I need fan art of me dabbing. Get on that stat.
Okay.
I'll make it my YouTube icon for 2 weeks. Because I just spent like $15 on this mutilated icon. It's not like I don't want to change it. But where was I? Oh yeah, welcome to the Omega Podcast, where we talk about random crap and you watch it. Dab.
All right. Today's topic we are going to be talking about
Uh,
Rat, Keemstar, and Scares.
hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scares here. Today, it's a new video.
Oh man, Leafy and iDubbbz looks like we're gonna have to double upload.
Dude, triple.
And then we got this Keemrat, who I have on Discord. I just like DM'd him Dade, and I think he blocked me.
Yay.
Fun times.
So, whose side are you going to take in this
I'm gonna
situation?
take Keemstars because even though Scarce fat, I just personally prefer Keemstar.
Yeah.
So I guess that leaves you with Scarce.
Scarce boy. All right, so I guess I'm gonna have to defend Scarce in this situation. So what we've decided is that um, we are gonna take sides on both of them, and we're gonna try to defend them the best we can, even if we don't like them one freaking bit. We gotta defend them the best we can. We gotta it's like milking a cow, and when the milk comes out, those are facts, and we're gonna keep going till the milk runs dry.
So what who do you personally prefer and why?
Well, personally, I prefer Keemstar, and the reason why is because at least his content's interesting. Scarce just kind of talks behind Overwatch gameplay, which it's not bad, but then again, no, if I wanted to watch Overwatch, I'd play it myself.
It's true. It's true. Uh, and look, like I don't have anything wrong with like gameplay in the
Yeah,
background because
yeah.
personally that would be very biased for me, especially and hypocritical. But you know, I personally prefer Keemstar because as much as he is a bit of a hypocritical backstabber, I just can't get that fat rat out of my heart. He's personally touched me, and I could never get right into the news
Ooh,
without him.
I know. I don't know why. Okay, if he literally wasn't such a dick and wasn't so mean to everybody, and like, say I just now, like, I found him. He seems like a genuinely really nice guy, but after all the facts, I think personally he's starting to become. Ow, he's starting to become personally a really nicer person. But oh my god, he used to like scam. Ow, he used to mess
Get
with people.
your animals out of the room.
They are. I'm laying on my bed, and one of the cats keeps jumping up and scratching my leg.
Kick him off.
I did, but he's like climbing up. Getting crazy.
Fight, fight, fight.
Okay,
Okay,
I think
so
he's
anyway,
done.
I think we should start. I just realized this is basically like Deadlock on Game Theorists, but with two people that aren't relevant instead. Self deprivation humor, yeah.
Yeah. So, personally, if I had to, I would choose Keemstar. But Scares, there's something about him. I, he seems like a nice guy, but I feel like if like I met him in real life and nobody was recording, he would be like, "Yeah, what do you want? You want an autograph?" He seems like he wouldn't be as nice in real life.
Well, I think Keemstar would be just as nice as everyone would think he is. Like he said, he'll shoot anyone that comes to his doorstep with a paintball gun.
Oh.
Did you see that tweet? He said if any fans come up to my house next time, they're gonna get shot with a paintball gun.
Hmm.
Because fans kept, like, finding his house and running up.
I don't know why, because like I don't like Keemstar because he's such a jerk, but there's something about him that like I like. I don't know what it is.
Well, I mean, it's, um, he's just Keemstar, He's, he's just Keemstar. You gotta love Keemstar. Unless your Leafy is here, but nobody likes Leafy is here except his little obnoxious fangirls, so.
Yeah, he
But,
is.
if you want to hear more about Leafy is here, go to check out our last podcast, hashtag shameless plug.
Also, because of Leafy's situation, I actually did watch the video that he made, and Leafy does seem pretty nice, nicer than iDubbbz at least. And I don't know, just that Leafy is a nicer person than iDubbbz, but iDubbbz is funnier. I don't know. I
And you
watched
know,
your YouTube.
iDubbbz's points made more sense. Leafy is literally like just a bit of a edgy emo 20-year-old at this point. Like he's not really. He's turned into more of like what I like to call. You know how musically kids appeal to like 14-year-olds and like younger.
Dude, he's like,
He's basically
well, he makes.
he's basically a musically kid for you know older girls. It's stupid. It's just
No, what he is basically. Okay, let me explain. Okay, he is oh my gosh, he's an obnoxious. I don't know why I said obnoxious, but he is like. He seems nice, but I'm just sure if you like met him in real life, I don't know if he'd be nice.
it's the same thing with like every YouTuber, to be honest. Because also you got to take into account that they probably wouldn't be happy meeting you in real life because you know you just run up to them. Hey, are you that so and so big YouTuber? I love your vids. Hashtag you have a chin.
Leafy, oh, I just figured it out, dude. Leafy. Leafy's the type of kid that when you go to school, he'll make all these jokes about you, but yet, like, you still want to be his friend.
Yes. No, like he's that kid that just like insults everybody and like nobody really likes him, but everyone wants to be his friend.
They'll be like, "Oh, I freaking hate that guy. I want to kiss him though."
And Keemstar, it's whoa, calm down there.
No.
And Keemstar is the fat kid that gets bullied.
Yeah, and like everybody like feels bad for him, and
And
like
Scarce
tries
is
to be
the
his
fat
friend.
nerd that just plays video games.
And they're scared to talk to him because they're scared they're gonna expose him.
And Pyrocynical is just like
Pyrocynical's
Pyrocynical is the person to deal memes outside the cafeteria.
no, dude, he's the guy that like sits off to the side.
Unless H3H3 doesn't give him a platform to why defend himself. I messed that up. No, I ruined a perfectly good meme. Goodbye, cruel world.
What did you?
I just forget I said that. Okay. Pyrocynical is the chill one that stays out of everything unless H3H3 doesn't give him a Y platform to defend himself, you know.
You know a band I found that I actually really like, and I didn't think I would.
That's random, but sure. Yes, what?
It's called Gorillas, but with a Z.
Hashtag Harambe.
Harambe still alive.
That meme hasn't been funny for so long, but I'm still making the jokes. Dab. Okay, so where were we? Oh yes, Keemstar versus Scarce. So I say we do a bunch of different a bunch of different types of like what am I trying to say? Okay, I say we do a bunch of different categories. Like we do entertaining, like who gets the news right the most, who has the most support.
Yeah.
We're not going to count
Right.
subscribers or Twitter followers. We're just going to count actual opinion. So you got to defend Scarce and I'll defend Keem.
All right. That would be a good series to also start on this channel.
Yeah, and then we can
Podcast where
do
we have to
Pyrocynical versus No Fuckers.
defend.
And
Alright.
then I would have to do No Fuckers because, I'm like No Fuckers. Nobody likes my channel.
Okay, so let me think. What's something I could defend? Freaking.
Okay, so
Scarce with.
I'm gonna type the categories in chat. One is going to be entertainment, and it's just going to be how entertaining they are. Two is going to be like accuracy,
Yes.
and 3 is just going to be overall fan support.
Mm. Isn't that technically like subscribers?
Well, no, not like number of fans. Like, stop sending that image. No more memes. I swear. I'm gonna like block you from the chat. Oh my god.
Okay. Number one, entertainment. Um, Scarce, the only reason why I watching the video and I'm entertained by him is honestly just because of the news and like TJ Keemstar. I'm not gonna lie, he's not that entertaining because he does just sit at a desk and talks. And the only upgrade that I can say that is better, Scarce, that's better than Keemstar, is just that there's gameplay. I, that's the only thing I can back up with this.
But like, Keemstar has so much random crap in his room that it keeps you entertained just trying to identify it all. Like, he has like G Fuel bottles, and then he has a bunch of other sponsored stuff. He has a drama alert globe in the background, that weird tree, a
Yeah,
gold
yeah.
plated microphone. Not to mention that Keemstar reports it in an entertaining news fashion instead of a monotone voice.
That is true. But okay, you're right. I'm not gonna lie. Scarce isn't that entertaining, but neither is Keemstar. So I'm trying to figure out who won the point here.
Uh, how about we just leave it to the fans to decide, and like we get them to
Yeah.
comment one of us and see if they.
All right.
Also,
So at the very end of this video, please comment down below and say who you
or
think won this.
or there's this annotation poll you can do on like computers where you can like no, I think it works on mobile too, but it's like you can do a poll in the cards section of the video,
Yeah.
so we can make that pop up at the end. Maybe, I don't know.
Um, I think we should just stick to the comments. That sounds difficult.
I'll figure it out. We'll say it. I'll figure it out by then. You know.
All right. Number two,
Yeah.
accuracy. Or accuracy. So for those of you that don't know what accuracy means,
That's sad if our audience doesn't know.
yeah,
To be honest.
accuracy means how accurate are they on the news. So say how
You
often
literally,
do
I
they
just
get
need to
things
point
right?
this out. You just use not even a synonymous word to that. You just use the same word with a different suffix.
Okay,
As
so
the
what it accuracy
accuracy
means,
is how correct they get it.
how correct is it when they do it? Like
When they say the news, is it correct or is it incorrect? Basically.
say I reported on Rytonic and I said Rytonic has black hair. That's not accurate. That's not
Wow.
true.
Wow, I'm not that emo.
Wake me up. So
Wake me up inside, cannot wake up. Wake me up inside, save me.
I'm not trying to be mean, but you got the worst part of the deal at this part because
Well, did I though?
Keemstar doesn't necessarily get the news right that much. He's made a few mistakes, and when I say a few, I think you know what I mean.
Well, you see though, let's go into depth here, because if you look at why everyone is starting to bash Scarce, it is because he does no research into his news. For example, I'm just going to take this directly from an I Hate Everything video. I Hate
You got
Everything
me
was
there.
reported on by Scarce, and Scarce got at least 75% of the info wrong, and that's just one example. Scarce does no work into figuring it out. He just sees it in his Twitter feed and says what he thinks he knows about it.
Okay, and my thing to back that up is Keemstar got a false report and called a old man a pedophile.
Oh yes, 5 years ago. Well, it wasn't 5. Yeah, 5, pretty much. So like, Scarce just popped up. Keemstar made a few mistakes in the past, but like, Scarce makes a mistake every episode and doesn't go in depth with it and usually gets it wrong.
I think I have the short end of the deal here. Alright, how am I gonna back up? Fat Scarce? Um, um,
Yeah, look, I'm just gonna be honest. You don't have. You may have a bit of a short end of the deal here, but you're pretty. I like win almost every debate that I do. I don't even know why. It's probably because I have such a mindset of I hate myself, so I can defend others better. You know, that's a joke. I honestly don't know why, but I win debates. So fight me.
okay. I think, alright, the only way I can literally back up Scares here is that he does get his news right sometimes. Okay, that sounded bad. He gets his news right a lot of the time, but Keemstar, when he messes up big. But when Scarce messes up, it's kind of on like smaller stuff, like
That's true. But if you add it together, Keem's total mistakes are probably less than Scarce's because Scarce uploads like 2 to 3 times a day because double upload. But you gotta add it if you like look into it all. You can see that like Scarce has made more mistakes in total, even if you count how much bigger Keemstars were.
yeah,
But
I don't know.
yeah,
They're
whatever.
honestly, they both make a ton of mistakes. But then again, news channels do make mistakes. But when Keemstar did do the video on the guy, he did put research in, but he assumed. You never, ever, ever assume in the news. You can't assume. You never go like, well, I'm assuming that he's a pedophile, but
Unless he
I'm
says
not
it
going to confirm that.
afterwards. But no, he said it like I can't admit Keemstar did say it as if it were a fact. But then afterwards he said at least he had the guts to admit he was wrong. Scarce doesn't respond. He just like for example with I hate everything instead of saying oh man I'm sorry I got that wrong or blah blah blah. No, he unfollowed him on Twitter and unsubscribed.
Yeah. All right. I think we're just gonna go to the next one. This is kind of milked out.
Yeah.
It is true that they both get the news wrong sometimes. Speaking of the news, some news channel followed me trying to make it big, and I forgot what his name was, but in his bio it said hashtag number I mean like third most subscribed channel art news channel, and the channel only had like 100,000. I mean, it only had like 10,000 subscribers.
That can, but like no like Philip DeFranco is like the first if you really count how he reports. If you were to call Philip DeFranco since he reports the news a
Yeah.
news channel, even though
Mhm.
that's not all he does, then he would be the number one news channel. Drama Alert
Yeah.
would then be third, and Scarce would be second if you're counting the big ones. So
And
even
then
then,
and then the guy that was doing it, I watched one of his voices and he said, DM me if you have any news. You never do that. You never ask other people and be like, hey, DM me for other news. What if it's false information? And not only that, but I watched some of his videos just to see how good it was, like the quality of the videos. He has like this really crappy graphic video, like gameplay, and his voice is like this super quiet Indian voice, and he doesn't even like.
tech support. Okay, today guys, we are going to be talking about PewDiePie. PewDiePie has officially quit YouTube.
That's actually literally kind of how he speaks. Here, just listen. This is how he was. Hello, my name is Pablo, and today we are going to be reporting the news. And today's topic, like he was so quiet, and I was like, "What the fudge are you even saying?"
PewDiePie has unfollowed me on the Twitter. He is officially a Keemstar supporter. Hashtag
I,
Scarce is fat.
but he's not the third news channel,
No,
and there are two kittens fighting on my bed.
kick
Fine,
them.
all right,
Don't kick.
all right. Number three, overall fan support. I don't know. Keemstar, I'm not gonna lie, he does get a lot of fan support, even though a lot of
Especially lately.
yes. Oh my God, he's gotten a ton.
Like after
Yeah,
all the Leafy and pyrocynical drama like died down, he has been getting so much overwhelming support. It's kind of insane. And like his
and
his channel has gained like another 100,000 subs in like a month from people
yeah,
coming back from Scarce. So
I'm not gonna lie, Scarce doesn't have that many fans. I mean, he does. That's not what I meant. I mean, his
and he
fans don't ever
doesn't
like.
Scarce doesn't get as many views either.
Yeah, true. Honestly, I think you kind of won this one. Keemstar does get a lot of more support, unless Scarce, like, I just don't know, because Scarce, I've never ever seen him get an overwhelming amount of support of just people going like, "Thank you, great video," and all that. But more of the comments are just like, you
Scarce is
know,
fat, scarce is fat, double
yeah,
upload, scarce is fat.
retarded memes.
A
Like,
double upload, guys, the scarce is fat, XD.
I'm literally gonna right now. I'm gonna look at the comments on his newest video, and I
I'm
want to
gonna
see
look
if
at
any of them have to
Keemstar's.
do. Yeah, I want to see if any of them have to do with great job, man. Rice Gum wants an R. Get it because Asians can't pronounce L's.
Please enter your new password. Cabbage. Sorry, the password must be more than 8 characters. Boiled cabbage. Sorry, the passcode must contain one numerical number. One boiled cabbage. Sorry, the password cannot have blank spaces. 50 bloody boiled cabbages. Sorry, the password must contain at least one uppercase letter. 50 bloody boiled cabbage. Sorry, the password cannot use more than one uppercase letter consecutively. 50 bloody boiled cabbages shoved up your arse if you don't give me access now. Sorry, the password cannot contain punctuation. Really pissed off. 50 bloody boiled cabbages shoved up your arse if you don't give me access now. Sorry, that password is already in use. Here's how iDubbbz can take an L. He doesn't. Let's get right into the nudes. I've never heard that one before.
Dude, all of his sayings are just. Oh my god. This guy named Mega Chopstick says, "I bet Scarce's fingers smell like ketchup."
Keemstar, I think you are all you are. Keemstar, I thank you for all you've done for being an Olympic runner by being fast. You have pleased the area around the tip
I'm
of my.
fat as
Oh.
fudge.
Scarce is boring and overweight. Unsub to him. I liked that comment.
So at the end of the day, Scarce is fat, Keemstar is fast as fudge boys, and to end it all off, you guys really get to decide who won.
Yeah.
Keemstar or Scarce, because overall they're all decent YouTubers. In my personal opinion, Keemstar is better for reasons, and I think they both have their qualities, but at the end of the day, Keemstar is the best.
Oh, I just figured out what we can talk about next time.
What?
Rice
Wait,
gum.
wait, wait! Don't say. Oh, okay, okay.
Rice gum.
Hey guys, it's me.
Message to iDubbbz the content cop.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they had a diss track.
No, he just uploaded it today. Oh my gosh. He uploaded at the time of recording. He uploaded that video 3 hours ago.
Wow.
So that's something to keep in mind.
All right, guys. I'm guessing that that's gonna be the end.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. So this has been the Omega Podcast, and you just listened to us talk about random crap for it's like 20 minutes this time. Again.